Alright, I am back. This is the second. It's going to be 1.5 is the after the first video of the battle. This is right after the aftermath. And so as I said, as I promised, I'd be doing separate videos for each for the actual management of the army, just kind of a not a separate video series but its own. This one's going to be longer because I just want to explain to anyone that doesn't really know how it works or anything of the sort, just more of a tutorial kind of thing. So this is the army screen. You have the different you have the divisions, which are these two. You have the corps, and you have the divisions, and then different brigades. So there are 4 types of brigades. There's infantry, cavalry, artillery, and skirmishers. So whenever you're making a new one, you can pick those. But so this also gives you a very detailed insight. But when you're opening up one, I just wanted to say you can adjust the size of the numbers. You can adjust if they're veterans or rookies, which definitely has its own things. Like for example, if I just replenish this all with rookies, the melee would go extremely down, firearms, efficiency, so on and so forth. But if I do it with veterans, it's going to cost me a lot of money, but I'm going to replenish quick. So it's a balance. And then you can pick the weaponry. There's all these different types that you can pick from right now. 1853, 1855, so on and so forth. So that's the basic overview of that. Then you have the armory, which is simply the area in which you can purchase different weapons. So you can purchase these early on, so that maybe if they're a lot less in the future when you need some, you'll already have some. So that's definitely good to have. So yeah, you can do that with the skirmish weapons, cavalry, artillery, all these different things. Alright, so then we're going to go on to the barracks screen. These are this is from the academy. I can hire all these guys right now. I'm still trying to get, I'm just trying to get used to the actual rank insignias because I'm so used to the Union. And the Confederacy's almost completely different. For example, you have the captain is those 3 golden stripes. With I know that a second lieutenant is 1 golden stripe, a first lieutenant is 2, and then captain and major is 1 gold star, lieutenant colonel's 2 gold stars, colonel's 3, and then the general has that it's basically a star surrounded by a wreath, and depending on how high the general is, yeah. Then we have the career screen, and this is finally where you adjust your career points. It gives you different advantages. So the politics basically just makes it I think it just makes units cheaper for recruits. It gives you more recruits and give cheaper. So an economy gives you discounts on weaponry, so the rifles and the artillery batteries. Basically just, I think with each upgrade of economy it lowers the cost by 1 of the equipment, I think. Well, at least for the rifles. I don't know how it is for the artillery. Medicine, it's the amount of men that you are restored after the battle. So say I lose 1,000 men. 1,000 men aren't getting killed. It's casualties in total. 1,000 men are wounded or killed. So training, which basically just makes it cheaper for you to get veteran recruits. Army organization, basically just as you upgrade this, it gives you more, it allows you to get more men, so more corps, more brigades per corps, more divisions, and then it allows you to even get more men, more infantry. Then logistics, just the amount of supply that you can have in total. Oh, and your regular units. Units start with more ammunition. Reconnaissance finally just allows you to see when you're before a battle, when you're setting up for it. It allows you to see how many troops your enemy has, how many men they have, how many brigades, or how many division or corps, divisions, brigades. I think that's how it goes. So yeah, that's that. All right, so let's get this all squared away. So first, we get some supplies. I'll start off with 5,000 for now. So Cabell needs some artillery batteries for sure. Losing a lot in melee, but I don't expect to have my batteries getting into much melee combat, so let's get Siegfried. I'm going to replenish him. Get him up to 1,000 fresh recruits. so that's 709. So I have to watch out with up here because of how because I really do have the rifles and the money. I just don't really have the recruits, because that's the thing that you're gonna have difficulties with early on, especially is that the issue early on is that recruits are very low. You start, because it's essentially you're a general trying to build your reputation in this world. You know, first you're just supporting armies with a division or a couple divisions, and then as time progresses, you have entire corps going into battle and so on and so forth. All right, so let's get another division up. Let's see.
Yes,
No,
sir.
we'll just keep up with the colonel for now. So let's get in. Don't want to use the farmer. Well, no, farmers. It's just a little worse than the 1842. So we'll get 1,000 of those guys. No, let's go with 500 because, again, we're very limited with recruits right now. So I want to get. Let's see, we have 1 artillery. Infantry are very important. Let's just say that. I'll get another 500 infantry.
Yes, sir.
6,000. Yeah, let's do it. And we'll get another artillery battery up in action just because we don't have that many recruits. Yeah, we'll get another battery up in action. So we'll get 7 guns. Let's go. Yeah, we need some higher powered artillery, not just the smaller guns that we have. So let me see how much it would cost to replace. Well, first, I forgot to mention that you can actually sell rifles too. So if you have this, like the 1855, I don't really have any use for them. I'm gonna keep them just in case. But so yeah, and these ones are just rifle I can't get yet. They'll end up gaining access to later on in the war. So let's go back to this. And yeah, I can't really. Well, finally, let me go to the career. So since we have a small amount, since we don't have that many men right now, I'm gonna go with medicine. I'll do army organization next time, but medicine, I need recruits. Recruits are definitely a necessity right now. So then with the rest of my money, I'll fill up my supply. Fill her up completely. That's just the amount of supply, because when you get into a battle, you're going to have a supply wagon. That's how much supplies it has in it. So, of course, the more supplies, yeah, the more supplies you have. Alright, so that's this one. That concludes this video for now, and thank you for watching. Tell me if you like these types of videos, the in-betweens. Comment, just tell me, because I need to know. Because if you don't, I'll stop doing these. Alright, I'll see you later.